Hello everybody, welcome to the Daily Grateful. This looks kind of strange. It's because I'm recording this on a, I'm not even sure how old it is, but a very old oscilloscope lens. So yesterday on my Facebook, I put up a post with a bunch of examples of what this lens can do outside in sort of uncontrolled conditions when taking photographs. And today I just wanted to shoot the Gratitude with this lens just to show what it can do at inside, also in more of controlled conditions, but also this is more like what happens when you shoot with it at night because of all the direct bright light sources. So if I so this background here, this is a string of Christmas lights, and this particular lens has amazing, they call like a soap bubble bokeh. How that renders the background out. And normally you wouldn't actually see this because if you're shooting outside, nothing is super contrasty, and so you wouldn't see these clearly defined rings. But when you have a specific pinpoints of light that's shooting straight into the camera, it creates these bubbles of light on the frame, which is actually kind of amazing. This lens itself is actually, I enjoy it a lot. It has sort of a dreamy quality to it when you get up close. Like the focus isn't spectacular. I'm nothing here is really kitty. Somebody's playing with the lights. So the close focus like this is not spectacular. It's sort of this hazy, dreamy effect to it, and then the lights back here in the background actually have this super crisp look to them, which is very surreal. It's almost like, even though I'm kind of in focus, like the out of focus background points of light are super sharp. So that's really cool. And I'm gonna come up here to the lens and I put my finger in front of the lens. You can actually see what happens here as it's the camera, as my finger's blocking some of the light. Now I put 2 fingers up, and then 3 fingers, 4 fingers. It's an amazing effect. So it's something that I like to play with. It's fun. The background over here. I haven't had the opportunity to go and shoot with this at night yet. It's only been adapted for a day or so, and because I'm so sick, I'm kind of trying to stay inside away from people because I don't think I'm necessarily going to give them anything, but it's kind of like the whole right now when it comes to if somebody coughs or sneezes in public. So, but at any rate, despite being sick and feeling terrible, I just had to crack this lens out and shoot something with it. So that's what this video is. I'll fire some pictures up here of the shots I took the other day. Some of you have seen them, some of you haven't. So it's just yeah, it's a beautiful lens. My gratitude today is for coming across this lens. The circumstances of me finding this lens was I had this name of this lens written down for about 5 months, and the only notation beside the lens was dreamy bokeh, and excuse me, the only thing beside it said it was dreamy bokeh, which is this out of focus background here. And then I forgot about it, and so I went to the flea market. I saw this weird looking lens and I thought, oh, that looks really cool. I'm gonna buy it and just see what happens. It was like $80, which isn't cheap for an old random lens, but I had a good feeling about it, so I grabbed it. And then when I found some of my old paperwork like a year later, and I saw that lens's name and it said Dreamy bokeh beside it, I said, wait a minute, I think I have that lens. And I went and looked, and lo and behold, it was actually this one. So which was nice. I ended up getting at it at like about 1/7 of the price that it is if you try and find it online. So that was nice. But yeah, so today my gratitude is just for finally having this lens adapted to my camera so that I can use it. I'm not sure in what situations I'll use it more seriously. This is definitely more of an art style lens, rendering things not in a perfect way for photo or video, but giving us a sort of very interesting quality to the shot. So very grateful for that. I'm gonna go rest on the couch again, still feeling really off. Got halfway into work today before like fully waking up and realizing I was on my way to work. My fever was kind of just in the middle of breaking as I was in the car, and sweat pouring down me, and I was very disoriented, and then I just turned the car around when I realized I was on my way to work that sick, and then just sort of called in when I got home and fell asleep for another 5 hours. So it's a rough one, but we're getting through it, and I'm just very happy to have time to work with some of these lenses I haven't been able to adapt yet, and just for the downtime, even though I feel like crap. But I hope everybody's doing well, and we'll see you tomorrow.